Wow. Good morning, everyone. I don't know about you, but my picture seems a little glitchy today. Son of a glitch. Well, apparently I can be heard. So we'll see if this lasts. Well, it looks like I'm going to be with you as long as my camera and mic holds up. For the life of me, I cannot understand what this problem is. That's modern technology for you. I don't understand it. If anybody has any suggestions for live streaming audio and video equipment, I'm open to suggestions at this point. I've been looking into some audio video mixers so that I can get into more than one camera and more than one microphone. Right now I'm running through this guy. This is a 1982 microphone. It's a boom microphone. I'm running my microphone into a Radio Shack mixer. Hello. And I'm just using a standard webcam through USB. The audio video mixers I've seen have gone through HDMI cameras. So I may have to upgrade a little. Well, my video keeps going sideways on me. What could it be? See these really weird glitches across the top of the screen. Anybody else seeing this? You know, if you're seeing the glitches and you're the microphone seems to be working off and on. So if you happen to see any glitches or the microphone is acting up, please say something in the comments. You know. Anyway. How interesting. Well, I'm going to see what I can do to switch cameras. Murietta. Let's see. Murietta. Well, anyway. If you can hear me, good morning, weirdos. Thanks for stopping by. If you can't, I don't know what to say other than I'm sorry. I'm going to have to look into some alternative means of audio video here. What is good? Okay. So, Tuesday morning, the 2nd of January, 2024. My goodness, does time fly. Yeah, time. I still haven't gotten out of the 80s. Nope. I'm still living in the past. Which is probably why my video won't work properly. It's got a long distance to travel through time to get here to y'all. Well, it's just amazing. Wow. Well, I'll leave you a little message here. There. Tech and nickel. Yeah. Wish I had a nickel for every tech nickel. Well, I hadn't really planned on anything to talk to this morning. Anything to talk about this morning. There's no one to talk to, so there's nothing really to talk about. Anybody have any weird dreams? I'm not doing much dreaming lately. It seems that it's very difficult to sleep when you can't make it deep enough into REM. Just the way it is. I got about my usual 5 hours sleep last night. Yesterday. Yesterday, I stayed awake so that I could watch the Tournament of Roses parade on KTLA Channel 5. Yay. And I made it about halfway or 3/4 of the way through the parade and passed out here in my chair. And then after I woke up with a neck ache, I decided to crawl back into bed for a couple hours. The little woman pulled the shades down and the place was dark, and boy, did I just sleep right on through till noon. Almost 1. But I was still able to get up and go do some work and actually function in the world, which was cool. My work doesn't require a lot of me, but it does require me. Sometimes I'm there, and so just sometimes I just ain't. Well, sometimes I is, and sometimes I ain't. Yeah. That's really weird that I've got that glitchy stuff going on there. And I don't know what it is. My internet connection. I seem to have an internet connection. My microphone seems to be working. Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Well, these are the kind of issues. There it's glitching again. These are the kind of issues that's going to keep me from getting my morning show turned into a night show. This kind of crap, it ain't bugging any audience here in the mornings. But I don't want this to happen in the evenings. That's no bueno. You can't have a proper show if people can't hear you or see you. And I want to apologize for my sound failure yesterday at the end of my show. I had no idea. All of a sudden I look up and my mic is dead. Oh, I'll have to pay closer attention. Because that's just ridiculous. Look at me. I keep glitching here. Hello. Hello. I just, I don't get it. So all of this is running into my laptop. And the laptop's fine. But my picture is really glitchy on YouTube. Let me see if I can make it here. I find myself here. Mm-hmm. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Well, it looks pretty glitchy there too. So, is it my camera? Is it my computer? Is it my sound card? Look, there's one people watching, but it's only me, so I don't register. All right. There's my morning show. It's all gone to pot. Oh wait, that's me. Oh, here's a hello. Can you hear me? Well, I'm just going to assume that you all can hear me until I see that little blue light die away. So, if any of y'all have Prime, there's a lot of great old TV shows on Prime. Acrisure, Magnum PI, all of which I have watched the entire series several times. But lately, CPO Sharkey. Let's see. Barnaby Jones. The Fall Guy with Lee Majors. What a wonderful, fun show. And Chips. Chips is on Prime. You also find some chips and watch yourself an episode. That's some good TV viewing, especially if you're from Southern California. Every episode is just a surprise, a familiar place, a familiar street, freeway. It's just awesome. Chips, get into it. Ponch and John. There's nothing like spending an hour with Ponch and John. That's good stuff right there. And if you're thinking back, oh man, that show is so stupid, I never watched that show. Try to go back and watch some of those shows that you didn't watch when you were younger. Because if you enjoy time traveling, man, is that a time trip. Especially Chips. I can't even. Man, Chips has got me bouncing off the wall. I'm gonna have to watch an episode this morning. I think I'm done with the entire series for the third time. I've got it on DVD, so I had to watch it on DVD first. But I got no problem at all getting onto Prime and watching me some Chips. That's just good TV. I'd have to say that I've probably learned most of my life lessons from the TV. I learned a lot of life lessons at home. But the life lessons that stuck with me the longest were probably the ones that I learned on TV. Chips was a big part of that. Growing up with not much respect for the law and authority, Chips was one of those ways that I could actually connect. And I don't know, feel better than I was raised to feel about the police, which was really unfortunate because back in those days there were a lot fewer asshole cops than there are nowadays. It seems like there's just it's a club, right? But back then you could actually have a This glitchiness is bugging me. I guess it's not that bad. Kind of par for the course, really. I'm just an old technical glitch. Yes, that TV works. As do the VCR and Betamax with the old TV there, the old RCA. I'll have to pop in a tape. So we can watch something together sometime. Well, I guess There's nothing much more to do this morning other than sit here and get loaded. You know, sometimes that's just the way it is. Yes, these guitars are real and they do function like real guitars. I don't function like a real person, so sometimes me and the guitars just don't work, right? Although I do try to pick up the guitar at least once a day. I haven't really done much the last couple of days other than pick it up and do a little strumming. Gotta get my fingers back together. I do enjoy playing. I'm just not always in the right frame of mind to enjoy playing. I typed up a couple of new songs to add to my repertoire. So I'll have to print those out and get them in here so I can practice them. I've been lately fooling around with a couple original songs and several cover tunes. Mainly so that when I go Friday Night Live, if we don't have an actual guest for music, then I can, I guess, stand in and be my own guest, which is probably going to be the first episode of Friday Night Live, if I can figure out this stupid video audio crap. I'll have to, of course, that means that you'll probably get another live audio video sound check. Dang it. Son of a glitch. If I can get past the glitches, yeah, then snitches get stitches like bitches. Did I say that? Yeah. Sometimes all you can do is just drink your coffee and smoke your dope. Dope. The first time I heard the phrase or the term pipe dope, I wasn't quite sure exactly what it was. Being a little kid, I thought it was this. First, I thought it was the stuff you put in the pipe dope. And then, as I got a little older, I thought, well, maybe it's the guy smoking the pipe. Maybe he's the dope. He's a pipe dope. I told I'm a pipe dope. I've got that pipe all the time. I don't know. It could be anything. Yeah, dope. But anyway, I digress. Glitchy. Talking about glitchy. Glitchy. Wow. Are you still there? Wow. Because I just don't know, man. I just don't know. I keep getting all these little glitches flashing across my screen. Little funny colors. Is it the aliens? Is it the aliens watching? If you're watching, where the hell have you been? I've been sitting here waiting. You know, it's been like 55 years. You just dump me off on this friggin' planet and then just forget about me? Come on. Hello. Unbelievable. Can't count on you guys for shit. You know, come and get me already. Por favor. I don't think I can. I don't think I can take much more of these freaks, these psychos. Yeah. I mean, yeah. There's like a handful of people, and a world full of freaking monsters. You know, or zombies, which is the worst. You know, zombies. Zombie. Pardonnez-moi. My goodness. Sheesh. I think it was a hint of Burger King in there. Good morning. Mm-mm-mm. Ah. So for the morning show, I'm thinking coffee mugs. Coffee mugs with my big beautiful face on them, right? Maybe mornings with crazy old weird bearded guy, huh? Does that sound cool? My big face. That sounds pretty neat. I like that. I could, yeah, I could give them away. I could raffle them off. I could give them away as prizes for quizzes. That'd be cool. Anybody want to play a quiz? Well, I'll tell you what. If you want to play a quiz, here's a quiz. Here's a quick one-question quiz for you. In the series Chips, who played the mechanic? What was the mechanic's name? And what was the actor's name who played the mechanic on Chips? Little guy, kind of fuzzy-headed, always wore that white smock, and he had a sheepdog. In fact, what was the dog's name? There's a quiz for you. What was the mechanic's name? Who was the actor that played the mechanic? And what was his dog's name on Chips? Anybody? All right. So you've got until tomorrow to leave the answer in the comments or shoot me a message on Facebook and say, I watched it. I know what the answer is. And if you're thinking you're going to get into Chips today on Prime and find the answer by watching an episode, you're going to have to go into season 2 or 3, I think, before you see the mechanic. There may be an early mechanic in the first season, but it ain't the guy we're talking about. And then if you do recognize the actor, and you can give me his name, I'll let you know where else you've seen him. But he's one of my favorite guys on the show. Chips on Prime. Watch it. Watch it. Okay, so we're about a half hour into the show now. And the show is glitchy today. I don't know if it's the weather or what. I don't get it. I'll have to look into it. But I can't guarantee that I'll have it fixed by tomorrow. Which sucks because tomorrow's Wednesday and we're going to listen to something on the radio, some classic old-time radio. Wow. The last 2 Wednesdays we listened to The Honeymooners, the Christmas show, Jackie Gleason. And prior to that, we heard Dick Tracy, which was a great one. I'm not quite sure what it is we want to play tomorrow, but it might be a moot point if I have no sound to share. So, I kind of wanted to pick up the guitar this morning and fiddle about, but since I can't trust my audio, I don't want to be a tease. So we'll just leave it at that for today. Maybe next week, or maybe all that great in the morning arthritis and being a smoker and all. Maybe it's better that I just leave that for videos and Friday night, my Friday night live show. Hopefully, I'll have better luck with my Friday live stuff. I ain't counting on it. It seems like mostly the only luck that I have is bad luck. Things just go sideways sometimes. Like I had no idea this was going to happen this morning. But then again, how are you supposed to expect this stuff? Now, I wish I could just use an old 1982 camera or my 90s Sharp. My 90s Sharp camcorder has got a nice vintage video signal. This is weird. I mean, I just can't seem to wrap my head around this audio video crap. I don't even know if y'all can hear me clear, if my mic keeps going in and out or what. Hello? Because sometimes it looks like it's just dead, but then other times it jumps. So I don't know. Maybe I got a dead battery in the mic. I'll have to change that before tomorrow. And I'll have to look into this video signal. Yeah, maybe my stuff is just jammed too tight together. Maybe my USB wire is wiggled out a little bit or something. I don't know. It puzzles me. As much as I love puzzles, I could do without this crap. Well, well, I'm just going to keep talking so that I can listen to it later, I guess. Like, hello. See, it's just, sometimes it just doesn't move enough, And there you go. Sometimes it is crap. Yeah. There you go, glitchy. Son of a glitch. Well. I was going to say I'll have to go back and listen to this a little bit, see what the sound sounds like. But I don't watch my shows. I record them, load them into a playlist, and that's it. I'm watching myself now, Um, and I have no desire to go back and rewatch something. I was here. I know what happened. Um, you know, it's not like I got to look to see if I was picking my nose or something, scratching my ass. And if I do and it offends you, I apologize. But you know, life is life, and this show is just life. I have no desire whatsoever to go back and rewatch every episode after the fact and edit and cut out and do all of that. You know what? That's not the kind of show this is. Not by a long shot. This is me. You know, in all my understated glory. This is me. This is who I am. Take it or leave it. Love it or lump it. What are you gonna do, eh? You don't have to got to do nothing. I got to do everything. All you got to do is sit there and watch. Leave a comment once in a while. Post, share, like, subscribe, all that kind of crap. Because it'll just add to the fun. The more people that get into this, and I'm sure the morning show is not really everybody's cup of salad, but I think the Friday evening show is going to be a hoot. It's going to be a hoot. And it'll have a lot more going on. This is just hanging out. Shoot me a message. Give me something to talk about. Give me a little back and forth if you want. Otherwise, I'm quite content sitting here talking to myself like I do every day. Whether there's someone here or a dog or whatnot, I'm going to be doing the same thing, sitting here, blah, 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 blah. Mainly because I've been quiet most of my life, mostly. And, I don't have a whole lot to say, but every once in a while, I cut loose with a gem. Once again, I don't really get into politics and religion and talking crap on people. That's for another venue. If you want to talk about the past, it was a blast. If you want to talk about old times, we'll cut some rhymes. Yeah, let's talk about old people, old times, old parties, old school days, music, movies, TV, riding the short bus, whatever you want to talk about. I'm here for you. I got nothing better to do. If you can hear me, that's awesome. If not, I'm sorry. It's not my fault. I just don't know this technology thing, Yeah. See, and every once in a while, I'll be sitting here and random thoughts will be flying through my head, and then all of a sudden, I'm just sucked right back into the past and dumped right into the middle of the 80s. And for like a few seconds, I'm like there, and I want to stay there. It's like I get wrapped up in this brief moment in time, and then I'm right back here in the present, which seems like the future. It does. It to me, it seems like I'm still where I'm at back in the 1980s, and every day I have to time travel to the future and see the world the way it is, and then I come home and I'm right back into the past again, which is my present. So I try to stay away from as much present stimuli as possible, whether it be at home or out in the world. Although I drive a 2002, when I step into that van, I'm in 1982. Because, well, mainly the insides of vans and van conversions never really changed all that much from the 80s to the present. So yeah, it's one of my time machines. I'm going to share another time machine with y'all, and I don't know if y'all can hear me. Let's see if I can find. There it is. This is another one of my time machines here. Let's see. Secret talks. Let's see that people. Let's see that. That's a little light there. That's secret spots. See that? Get my shirt. So this is a time machine. This is a time machine. Inside my time machine, I have some time travel items. Here's I've got my circle matches, my pack of Zig Zags, my birch clip, and a couple of rolled up joints. Time machine. So I keep that time machine there with me just in case I want to do a little bit of time traveling and I'm out and about in the world. So I keep that with me. Now I roll up those joints there and they'll sit there for weeks or months before I'll smoke them or swap them out for new ones. I ain't bashful. I almost lit one up at the Big Sandy concert, but that would have been slightly inappropriate since it was an indoor venue and there was no smoking. Although one guy did light up something and took a huge hit. Maybe it was one of those pot vapes or whatever, you know. But it smelled good in there for a little while. It seems like most of the bar bands and musicians or stuff are drinkers, not smokers, with the exception of a few. Of course, Lucas Nelson, he's a smoker, and his family, and that's awesome. That, you know, you can just say, you know what, I'm going to be me. And that's what I've decided to do, is just fucking be me. So I know it looks a little different in here with that other light on, huh? It looks a little less morningish. In fact, let me kill that light because it's kind of an annoyance. There we go. That's better. That's more relaxing. That's nice. Not that we need to relax first thing in the morning, but I mean, unless you've had a hard night sleeping. Yeah. Well, we're about 45 minutes into the show and it's still working. I still see the sound bouncing on occasion, and I'm still seeing glitches. So like, who knows, you know? Well, anyway, what are you going to do? Glitchy. Call me glitchy. So yeah, my show is exactly what it is, exactly what you see. This is the morning. And this is what goes on here in the mornings. Not much. Everybody in the household is asleep, including the 4 dogs. Mm, the whole neighborhood is pretty much asleep. I don't hear too much going on between 5 and 6 in the morning, which is why I picked this time. Otherwise, this place gets pretty loud, which makes it difficult to do anything in the afternoons because of the vehicles driving by, people cranking their music. My walls are paper thin. My camera's glitchy. Oh, Lord. Okay. Yeah. It's like way so early. So anyway, last night I watched one of the movies that we'll be discussing on Thursday. I watched the 1978 Piranha. I have recently watched the 1995 Piranha, and several years ago I watched the 2010 Piranha 3D. Very cool. All 3 Roger Corman productions. So if you get a chance, check those guys out. And we'll be talking about them on Thursday. He's still got a couple of days. Or Ned Kelly. I haven't seen Ned Kelly yet, and I may check that one out this evening. I'll be going through my records this afternoon to find an old-time radio show to listen to tomorrow morning. So be sure to tune in. I will try to have my my sound and video hammered out. Although I don't really have much faith in my ability to figure that out. I guess I'll just check all my connections and see what's what. Do another check. Yeah. I know there's a lot of you up at this time of the day. I see y'all on Facebook popping in and out. But I don't want you to stop by if you've got something to do. If you're busy in the mornings, then go to it. Do what you got to do. If you get a chance, stop by and drop a message or watch the show on my playlists. If you go into my YouTube channel and find my playlists, I've got a bunch of neat stuff to watch in my playlists. A bunch of Lucas Nelson, some Ben Harper, some Harry Styles, some trailers, and then of course my crap. I'd appreciate it if you watch some of my crap and let me know what you think in the comments. Give me a thumbs up or share it. I'm thinking coffee mugs because it's a morning show. So probably going to think about doing some once I get to 100 subscribers. Then probably going to start doing some coffee mug giveaways. I've enlisted my daughter to help me design a mug. So we'll see what we can come up with. I'm going to go with something simple, but appropriate. Yeah. So we'll see what we come up with. Yeah, totally. So let's see. This week we got to get that mandolin tuned up and get it ready to play. The missus has been a little under the weather lately, so I haven't really been in a rush to get it running for her so she could start practicing. But it is on my list of things to do, and it is a priority because I'm sure that once she starts fiddling around with it, she'll enjoy the hell out of it. Glitchy, glitchy, son of the beachy. Yeah. Well, I've probably taken it as far as I can today. Not being sure if you guys could even hear me all the way. I guess I will have to go back and watch some of this in order to find out what I need to do to fix it. I guess I'll need to know what the problem is. Okay. Well, let's see. I am going to get up and call it quits for today. So let me know in the comments if you can help me with my audio video problem. Anybody with any technical expertise, please let me know. I'd love a little assistance figuring this out. All right. Anyway, y'all, I will see you on the flip flop. Good morning, weirdos. Talk to you later.